Dale, tell me about why you chose Warmboard and the Warmboard Comfort System.
Oh, I chose Warmboard because I loved how it was constructed. It was made very durable, and I loved the aluminum, the thick aluminum metal on the top for conducting the heat. And I chose a radiant floor because it's clean, you don't need ductwork, there's no dust, and then the manifold system that you can regulate the different parts of the home were just very simple and easy for our plumbers to install.
Yeah, and now this is your forever home, so simple, comfortable, those were all important things to you.
Absolutely.
And Dale, tell me a little bit more about you deciding on choosing Warmboard, because it is a big investment.
It is, and when Peter and I talked about it, we just were going to get everything that we thought was the best, and we didn't want to have any woulda, coulda, shouldas if we cut any corners and didn't put in Warmboard flooring.
And tell me about the design process working with Warmboard.
It went smooth as can be. We sent Warmboard our house plans. They did the layout for all the Warmboard flooring. We got the plans back, and the carpenters that installed it had no problems at all putting it down. They did most of it all in one day. And Julie was here on the first day for any questions or pointers and some guidelines, which made it very streamlined.
Great, and since the panels have been put down, has it been business as usual for all of the subcontractors that have been in and out?
Yes, business as usual. You didn't have to worry about damaging the floor. It's very durable. They could just put their ladders and boards and anything they need to put on it, and the floor held up perfect. There's no issues with working on this flooring, which at first we had a little concern over, but Julie was right. You can't hurt it. You'd have to try really hard to hurt it.
Why did you first choose Radiant?
We wanted warm floors and even heat throughout our new home.
And then what made you specifically decide on the Warmboard Comfort System?
Well, after investigating a lot of radiant heat options, we decided that Warmboard just seemed to be head and shoulders above all the others with their products. And we love the whole concept behind the subfloor is the floor for the radiant heat. And just everything about it was just a turn on.
Now that you've lived with Warmboard for 3 winters, what's one aspect that stood out to you?
We are never cold, and it's so easy to use.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the efficiency and operating costs that you've experienced using the Warmboard Comfort System?
Yes, last winter, the winter of 23-24, was the first whole winter we lived here, and we spent $2,300 on propane, which heats the Warmboard system. Plus, it also included my cooktop, the little gas fireplace that we use, and the house is 3,800 square feet, plus the 50 by 50 garage, we keep that heated at 50 degrees. So we thought that was very efficient. And I heated with a wood stove for 50 years out of my life. And we were trying to compare if we heated this house with a wood stove. There's really no comparison in the cost and value. If I bought, say, 10 cord of wood to heat this house, which probably I'd want 12 or 15 cord to be on the safe side, but just with 10 cord at $250 a cord, that's $2,500, plus all the extra work that goes into stacking and lugging in the wood and cleaning out the wood stove once a month. So it's much cleaner and very efficient.
Great. And what is the most unexpected comfort that you've experienced living with Warmboard?
When we go into our large walk-in shower, the floor is always warm, which is so nice. Plus, I damp mop the floors a lot and they dry very quickly.
Wonderful. Well, Dale, thank you so much.
You're welcome.